What's up, guys? Just letting the battery charge up on the mower a little bit. But I'm playing Pisser Hack and Pack Shop today. I just want to see if I can get rid of some of this surface rust on Ida's car. Pisser wants to cut it all out and do it right, and put a metal patch all in. He looked at it once before, said that'd be the right way to do it. But what I'm going to do today is just take my wire wheel and knock all that crap off there, all in this one area, up in the door, try to stop a little of it. I guess not, it's not going to stop it, by no means, but like Pisser always says, there's no cure for rust. Rust is rust. Rust, and it'll always come back. So I just want to clean it up a little bit, put some spot putty on it, and some primer, and blitz it back blue, so it don't look as nasty. That's all. It's got some chips up here and stuff. I'm gonna go get some paint, and of course it's not going to be totally pisserized because Pisser blends his so good, because he went to DuPont school, and Pisser is a professional hack and packer, and I'll tell you, he is a professional at that. But I'm not Pisser. I'm just the outlaw patcher. Outlaw patcher. Yeah, I got me some, ran uptown real quick and grabbed me a tube of spot putty. And that's what we're going to use. That's it. Grabbed me a couple of squeegee shoes. And a can of flexible soft primer, spot filler and primer. And for this fix, that's what it costs. Doing it yourself. And your time. And I'm sure I'll have a lot left over. I won't use that whole tube of spot filler here, spot putty. And I'll show you as progress goes, because I'm sure it's going to catch some holes here somewhere. So let's find out what happens. Ida took my Blazer today, and I got her car. And I'm doing a little work on her car today. I picked her up a set of, I got her a new bumper. Or a new tailgate. Her other one was, her light was smashed and she had tape on it. So I picked this up for $1.50 at GM Wilbert's Auto Parts. There's her old one. Same color. Same everything. For $1.50. Beautiful, eh? Got her a set of tires. Those were on the front. I put them on because her other ones were sort of shot. Dry rot and stuff, and one kept going low on her, so I bought her this set first. This was a used set. They were really good, but her back ones were, actually her back ones are over here. They were alright, guys, but they were getting there, and being on the back, if you ever drive in with snow, if you got more tread on the front than the back, your front tread is going to grab really good for traction, and your back end is going to slide around. So I tried to prevent that for her and put the aggressive ones on the back so they won't slide around, and I bought her a brand new set of Uniroyals. Not bad for 58 bucks a piece, but those are summer and winter. Mud and snow, whatever you want to call them. But got her a set, and they were cheap, like I say, 58 bucks a piece. So now she's looking pretty good. And her ass end won't kick around on her this winter, hopefully, and she'll still have good bite and traction in the front. Trying to get her ready for winter, and still looking halfway decent. So let's knock off this rust, shut my big mouth, and get to work. Alright guys, just with my cheap little angle grinder from Harbor Freight. that's what we wind up with is a hole there. Yeah, that's gonna rust out quick again. I can't get in this spot right here with it and right here, so I'm gonna wind up doing that by hand. Got the sandpaper in there, and I got as much as I could. There's really good pits in here, as you can see. That's where my spot putty's gonna come in handy and fill all this in. And then I'm gonna sand the piss out of it, probably put a second coat on it, and go at it. It's not all that bad, salvageable, and it'll look halfway decent when I get done, if you keep watching, that is. I got the lip underneath the door because that had a little surface rust on it, so I took all that off there, and I got a little bit more here to get off on the bottom, and we're going to paint this whole area here probably, so I'll see how it blends in. It'll look better than what was on there, all rusty, you know. And then if we get enough money up and stuff, we'll take it to pictures and have him do it right. But if you guys look down the side of this, it's been ding and danged, you know, here and there. So is it worth taking over and having all that work done? It's got a big gouge here and stuff. Just trying to make it look a little bit better than what it was is all, you know. Not looking for an awesome job, but something better than what it was is all. Try to make it look halfway decent. Stick with me, I'll show you how it turns out. Now I stuck one coat of spot putty on there. Let that dry up. Put it around nice and thick. I can sand her down. And see how that comes out. Alright guys, what I did was just knock it down real quick one with my sandpaper real quick. I didn't even use wet sandpaper yet. Junior went to go get me some real quick, and I threw a second coat on. The only thing about using spot putty, I forgot to tell you, is make sure you put small layers on, because this stuff does dry quick and you can work with it really fast, but you can't go too thick because it's like leaving it in the tube and it won't harden up. So if you got big holes, small, if it starts drooping out, you got too much in there, wipe it out, let it dry, put in some more. But you can do it that way without buying Bondo and doing it that way. Like I say, this is just a cheap way out. And Junior went over, it was 20 bucks a can, a spray can, to get some paint mixed up, same color at Napa. So he's on the way back for that right now. I'll show you that. But just a cheap fix. You've seen what I paid for it so far. Plus the, like I say, 20 bucks for a spray can, and it's a big spray can, so I'll have a lot left over. I'll show you when it gets here. Yeah, guess that's a little better than what it was. Might have rushed me, or I could have done a little bit more down there on the side. It's got a little lumpy dump down there in the corner. You can see it right there, that hole. But she wanted to hurry up and take her car. So, pisser. How do you get that? You gotta buff that right here, I think it, or something, to get it blended in. It's got clear coat and everything in with this, I guess, already. Nice and shiny. I didn't wet sand it back here, and I got that, what Pisser calls the orange peel effect right here, where I didn't wet sand it right by the light. And I didn't tape nothing either. I was cheap. So I'm going to take something to clean her light off. But I sprayed it all up in here, Pisser. All right to that one there, where they usually blend in, right? 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 Alright, that's it. Lesson 1-on-1. $20 can of paint and $26 for material. So tomorrow I'm going to head up to Harbor Freight and grab a buffer, and I'm going to redo that one piece on there and wet sand it. And we got a little bit of work to do up here still. Little bits here and there. Little bit here. Other than that, I think, oh, might as well touch that up. I'll be buying a couple more cans of that paint. I'm just glad I didn't have to buy paint to do the trunk lid.